U.S. Navy Commander Ernest Krause is assigned to lead an Allied convoy across the Atlantic Ocean during World War II. His convoy, however, is pursued by German U-boats, so Krause has to fend off the Germans and keep his convoy afloat. And that's the gist of this movie. Tom Hanks is on a boat, and he has to stop the Germans from sinking his boat. What I did not know is that Tom Hanks also wrote this movie, so that was interesting. However, Greyhound is a movie that doesn't really work without Hanks' star power. This is a film that feels very much like a made-for-TV special, which I guess it technically is since it debuted on Apple TV+. But this is exactly the kind of movie you would find your dad, or I would find my own grandfather watching on the History Channel or the Discovery Channel or whatever. I genuinely thought that I was going to enjoy 90 minutes of non-stop World War II action, especially since the naval side of the war hasn't really been explored too often in film. But Greyhound isn't all that fun. It's actually a rather dull experience. The first 30 minutes or so felt rather compelling, as you get to see the U-boats first approach Krause's convoy, and then an attack ensues. But after that, the movie gets rather repetitive. There's nothing surprising in the last hour of the movie because you've basically seen everything that the film has to offer in the first 30 minutes. And it doesn't help that the characters are all pretty thin. The only things I know about Ernest Krause are that he likes to pray and that he has a woman back home who he would like to marry. That's it. He doesn't get any further character development beyond that. So it feels like someone wanted the film to be like Dunkirk, where the characters are all presented as soldiers first, so we don't really get to know anything about them personally. But that concept just wasn't as effective here. Greyhound wants to be a grim, realistic, and gritty portrayal about the horrors of war, highlighting how terrifying it can be while out in the open sea, but it just isn't all that thrilling or engaging. And the non-stop action, which I thought was going to be fun, actually becomes boring after a while because it gets pretty repetitive rather quickly. Greyhound struggled to find theatrical distribution with Tom Hanks in the lead role, so I'm sure the movie would have sank at the box office without him, which is a shame. I'm sure there are plenty of real-life Navy men with compelling stories that deserve to be told on the big screen, but Greyhound just didn't feel like one of those instances, because I would likely give Greyhound 2 3/4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching.